Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're brand new, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're returning, welcome back. For those of you that may not know, on my channel you can find some trash to treasures, DIYs, look for less, thrift flips, trash flips, home decor, a little bit of cooking, basically anything that has to do with the home and home decor. For today's video, I'm going to be making a pretty simple little tray. I'm using this charger from the Dollar Tree. This was $1.25. I'm using the jute rope from Dollarama, which was $4 for 176 feet. So I won't need that long of pieces, but it'll be useful for other projects. And I'm using my hot glue gun. It's a little bit of a stronger one, a bigger one. So that's all I will be using. Very easy today. So all you have to do is take your jute rope and you just want to center it as best as you can in the middle. See, I have to correct it a little bit out now. And then you're just wrapping, you're just going around. You put a little, you glue a little bit, your first part in the middle, and then you just go around and around and around. And when you're gluing, don't do too much. Don't put too much glue as it dries out pretty fast. So just do little bits at a time, kind of like what I'm doing. And until you go through the whole, like around the whole plate. You could use nautical rope as well, but that gets a little bit expensive if you're just getting it from the Dollar Tree. So I was trying to make this as thrifty as I could, so I used this large spool of rope from Dollarama. Now this video is a part of a challenge hosted by Christy Creates. If you haven't checked her channel out, make sure you check it out. I'll have it linked below in my description. She does a ton of Dollar Tree farmhouse DIYs, and she's co-hosting with Crafting with Maria, who also does a whole bunch of different type of farmhouse DIYs and thrift flips, etc. So if you haven't checked them out, make sure you check them out. Subscribe if you like what you see. I'll have their channels linked in my description below. So for my video, you saw I'm making the tray, but I'll also be doing another project. I'll be doing a wreath. For the Chic for Cheap DIY challenge, we had to create a DIY for as little as possible, for a little cost as possible. So as I'm nearing the end, I also want to make some handles. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking 2 pieces of the rope and tying them together at each end just to make a bit of a thicker handle. And then I'm going to hot glue the handle on each side. And you can also use duct tape if you'd like, because no one's going to see it, just to make it a little bit more permanent, or like a permanent glue, whichever you'd like. But I'm just using hot glue for now. I'm not going to be lifting the tray by the handles. So it'll either be displayed like this, or I might use it as a tray to hold decor pieces on a coffee table. It is completed and displayed on my fireplace. For the next project, as I mentioned, I'll be creating a wreath. Now, what I did was I had my husband take apart 2 hangers, and he took them apart and then he bent them into this shape, and he used some cable ties as well as some duct tape to hold them together. So what I just did was I spray painted them in with the Rust-Oleum spring green paint, just so it would cover. It was they were that coppery kind of faded gold metal hangers, just any cheap ones. So this was free. So then what I did was I had these pieces, these garlands of boxwood, which were $2.50 each. And I wound up just wrapping them all around this, and I needed 2 of them for this project. So this wreath was really thrifty to make because it only cost $5 just for the 2 garlands of boxwood. And I used a little bit of hot glue at the end, just in spots where the leaves were kind of not covering the wire. You could put some moss on it first, but moss tends to be a little bit messy, so I didn't use that. You could use, and what would have been easier is if you found the little branches of boxwood, and then you could just kind of put them into the wire, or if you had a foam wreath. So you could really use anything you want, but this is what I chose to use. I think it turned out really nice. I put it on my fireplace with the fireplace that has my tobacco basket that I DIY'd. I will link the video to the tobacco basket up above. So check it out. So again, the total cost of this wreath was about $5. If you didn't have the wreath or like metal to make the wreath, it would be about $6.25. So super cheap. This project cost me, I would say, $1.25 plus the jute rope, so that was $4. But I didn't use the whole thing, but let's say $5.25. So if you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that big like button. If you want to see more, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can see more videos. Make sure you check out Christy Creates as well as Crafting with Maria. I'll have their channels linked below in my description. And make sure you check out the playlist. There's going to be some amazing chic for cheap videos, which is what I've done as well. So make sure you check out all of those and check out the videos I've suggested for you at the end of this video. Thanks for stopping by. Have an excellent day and stay safe.